Go.
Boom! What? It's Lana. I'm here in Tampa at Sanwa. This is a great market if you live in the Tampa area. I've been coming here for years since someone turned me on to it. And I want to share with you what all I get. I've got 5 major staples that I really have on my list of things to do. I've got about a budget of roughly around $100. I'm going to try to stay under that if I can. Typically, during the week is a lot easier to come here during the day if you can do it, because if you come on the weekend, forget it. It's a madhouse. You don't want to be stuck in the lines. You don't want to be stuck in the crowds. You don't want to have to deal with traffic. And traffic in Tampa, for all of y'all who live in this area, there are times you just don't get on the road. 4 o'clock on, you want to be home. Wherever home is, you don't even want to be on the road. Right?
What?
Just saying. Let's move on. So Sanwa, as we move, dance with me, darling. We're gonna go up the stairs. And don't look at my dress, by the way. So one of the cool things is, before I even go inside, there's this section where they sell fresh herbs, and for $1.99, especially the size of the pot, cheaper than Home Depot and all those other places. Just saying. Like, this is all about time. We all have time, right? What you think? What? And the basil. Look at this basil. And tarragon. Tarragon is amazing. I love using tarragon. This one is oregano. You can get a little dilly with it. Get your silly dilly on. And mint. And then sometimes every once in a while they have these assorted plants. What's this? This looks like a hibiscus. Very cool. Oh, look at the pretty purple flowers. And sometimes I squirrel. I do love to look. And for $8 each, sometimes this is a good place to just kind of pop in. Nice. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go inside. For me, this is like Disneyland. Enter, darling. Come with me. So just saying, right now, it's actually quiet. Look at the expansive space here. And normally they have cases of bananas up front, but I think they're changing things up on us. So if the cases of bananas are back, come with me. But look at this, a fresh pomelo. Now, to me, I've had pomelos before, but $2.99 is a little bit much for me. And they do have watermelons for $5.49 each, but I don't need watermelons that bad, and we have 5 items, and I already know if I'm buying in bulk, they're gonna cost a little bit more. So, I sometimes get my vanilla. Oh, see, I told you. Behave. A lot of restaurants come here to buy their produce and what they need. Now, here's our banana section. The Manzano Bananas are $15. See, they're cheaper than the last time I was here. And then the baby bananas are $13. Now the Cavendish, I'm looking for Cavendish. Oh, this is $14 for the Cavendish. So I need 1 case of Cavendish bananas. And so, for $14, I'm going to grab the cart. And I tend to always check, always look, because you just never know. And I've bought things before, like when I bought cases of oranges, for example. When I bought cases of oranges, I go through and I check them. Just one bad one totally spoils the whole thing. And it's just the last thing you want is like the mushy, orange, banana, whatever it is, apple. It's true, they say, one bad apple spoils the bunch. And so, This one's nice because they already have a section that's already ripening. And when you get these home, you want to open them up and take them out of all that plastic. Plastic actually does help to quicken the ripening, or you put it in with apples, or I'm trying to think. Apples, I think, help ripen the bananas quicker. Yeah, I'm strong.
Look at them guns.
What?
Yeah.
So I forgot, I don't know how many pounds it is, but let me just say it's a whole lot. Does it say how many pounds on it? 40 pounds. 40 pounds of bananas for $14. Now, if you look at these Cavendish, and I want you to pay attention, the numbers is for the case, but the pounds is different too. So if you look, let me see if I can find it. 21.4 pounds for the Manzano, the apple bananas, versus the baby bananas here are 15 pounds. So you may think, oh, I'm paying less money, but what you're paying for is less weight, and it's actually more expensive because you're getting 40 pounds of the Cavendish, double that up, and you would be paying $30, $40 for either of these two. Okay? Moving on. Now, okay, here's where I start putting on layers, y'all. And I've had these for years. I get a lot of compliments on these because just saying, it's a freezer. It's a fridge. You're walking into a refrigerator back there. So you put on. First I put my wrap on, and then bring it on the scotch. Hey, listen, I'm a Floridian. I know to bring basically, you almost have to bring a parka when you go into a lot of places because they chill you out everywhere. Not that it chills everyone out, by the way. So we'll go this way. Come with me, darling. Let's see what we got. And so I'd also like to see what's on sale and to really, yeah, so just take a look around. Look at all of this. They've changed up the way it looked before. And it's nice and tidy and organized. And so now, aisles are different. Sometimes they move the produce around, so I'm like going, okay, where's it now? We're gonna move over here just to do a quick walk around. Go around the edges. That's usually how I start out. So for example, I have a papaya tree growing now. Their papayas are $2.99 each, or $30 a case. And their cases are 35 pounds. Then, see, I have my jackfruit king, but they sell, this is where I first got my first jackfruit. And the jackfruit's $1.09 a pound. And look at that jackfruit. Isn't that beautiful? And I didn't remember, but if we have some excess money, I'm going to come back for a bag of lemons, because for 20 lemons at $6.29, that's actually good. It's a little bit more expensive. I think the last time I bought them, they were around $5.99, so that's not too bad. Same thing with the limes. For 20 at $2.99 is a great price. And I always just sift through them and check that they're not as mature, for example. So that I'll come back to after I get the main staples that I need here today. Because we've already got $14, which is good. It's good, really good. Yeah, I don't do the potato thing very much. And then they've got grapes. And so, like you can see, there's all of these amazing opportunities to buy in bulk, and that's why the restaurants come here, because they'll get their big cases of cilantro and parsley, and like they've got, I don't know, beans, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. We've got guavas, pineapples, honeydew. Look at those, honeydew for $2.99. See, now I think I'd go for a honeydew over a watermelon. If I have extra money, I'm getting a honeydew. Y'all, check this out. Buddha's hands. Wait, can I tickle you with my Buddha's hands? Tampa. Aren't they rad? Check these out. And so this is like a citrus, and I've never actually utilized it. I've had it in food before, and I know you don't have smell-o-vision, but it's like, you smell that? You smell that? It's citrus. And then again, like I said, citrus season is coming upon us. They've got navel oranges, they got the lemons, the grapefruit. The navel oranges, for example, a lot of times when the price goes down around $30, I usually get them by the case. But right now, again, you know, I'm just going through. I get a visual and an idea for the price cost when I come here. Specifically for if I do come in, I only come here like once a month, every other month. It just depends on what it is I need. And since I have my local grocery produce, like my farmer's market, I don't always need to come here anymore. I come here much less. My big deal that I come here for is definitely dates and the bananas. Sometimes the coconuts. We're gonna see if we can afford coconuts. We're gonna see what we can get. So like, what's in season? Plums are in season, for example. And again, they have it per pound or per piece, and then they have the cases underneath. So, all the potatoes, the apples, the pears, apples, lots of stuff. And they have those Asian pears too, which is really rad. Look at the size of that one. What? Lots of onions, scallions, you know, shallots, and I definitely, okay, now we're talking. This is where I come. This is why I come here. $37 a case for 11 pounds. You cannot beat that. And yes, I'm so picky. I look at the top. So look at this. This is 37 pounds a case. And I always lift it open and I look inside because I want to know that they're not funky looking. Like, this is okay, but I want to see if there's a better box. I'm that picky. You don't have to be as picky as I am. It's all good. It's all good.
Now, what would these typically cost somewhere else if they weren't on sale? Would they be in the $60 range?
I tell you what, a lot of places sell them for $8, $9 a pound.
Wow.
A pound. So that would be like 88.
Yeah,
right now
wow.
they're in
So this is maybe a third of the price, definitely half the normal.
More than that, yeah. $88, yeah. Wait, yeah, you're right. My numbers are bad. Did I mention I'm not the best with math sometimes? Just saying. All right. And normally I'd buy 2 of these because these will be gone in a week.
So right now we've got dates for 37.
Plus 14.
Right.
So we got 52. We're over the halfway mark. I can already see where this is going.
And so what was the goal? We got ginger and what left?
Avocados.
Ginger and avocados.
And dragon fruit. For those of you who don't know, this is the pitaya. And it tells you on here that it's the white flesh version and not the pink version. Huge difference.
Boom.
Soursop. These are really good too, by the way. But just, you know, the variety of produce that they have here. Oh, look at that. Squirrel. Melon kiwano. I don't think I've ever bought this one here either. I love to try new things. And so a case of, like, here we go. The Thai coconut. I think the last time I was here, they were $17 a case, and now they're $18 a case. So they go up and down in price. I've seen them as low as like $11, $10 a case. So you just got to keep your eyes open and keep a mental note, if not take notes. It's imperative, especially if you have a budget and you're trying to, you know, support a household. They have like chestnuts. That's actually not bad, $2.39 a pound. Because I bought some the other day that were a little bit more than that. And they have my favorite, they got persimmons. but I don't need them right now, so it's not a staple. Next is the avocados. Now, $27 a case. I think that's less than what I paid the last time I was here. And this is where we have the most fun. I pick through the cases when I look at them. The other thing I love is jicama. All right, y'all. So, what do we got? We got 6 times 5, 30 and 30. So you get 60 avocados for 27. How much is that?
So we'd be at $79.
No, I mean, how much is that per avocado? 27 divided by 60.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna grab this case. I think. Well, just swap out a couple. I'm picky like that. Like, if I see one, like when you see this one on an avocado, sometimes that's kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I want what's on the other side of that. And so, yes, I do this. I know that they discourage it here in the place, but...
So you just switch them up, you find one bag, you just kind of play hot avocado
yes.
instead of hot potato?
Yes, exactly. And then, you know... Ooh, that one looks even bigger. Yes, I do that. I'm so funny like that, but you know what? I take the time. Sometimes it takes me a little longer when I go through here, but I know what I'm getting. I'm happy with the fact that I take the time, and that's really what it boils down to. Not
She's really
everybody has the
meticulous too.
patience.
She's really meticulous with her prep, and so it's worth taking the time to make sure you don't get a bad avocado, right?
Or the oranges, or the apples, because then, especially driving all the way down here from Clearwater, I mean, it's about a 3-hour trip in turn. And so you really want to take your time and not be mad at yourself later, because again, it's patience starts with self. And the time that you actually put into something that you saves you the time that later you might have to say, oh, I wasted money, so you had to throw something out, or I have to go back and I have to return it, or I have to call them, or whatever. Don't create your stress. Choose it by being patient in the moment, being present right here, right now. And you'll find that you'll save yourself a whole lot of heartache instead of trying to rush, because you always forget something when you rush. And again, you waste money, you waste your energy, and you stress yourself out later in the process.
So now we have ginger, and that's it, right?
For the staples, apples if they have them, and I'd love to get a jicama if I can, but we'll see how that goes. Because one nice one. That's kind of light. That should be. Yeah.
Now on the meal plan, you have a super rad jicama cheese fries, right?
Cheesy jicama fries, y'all.
Delicious.
Just saying. Make your own.
Delicious.
So.
This place is super rad, y'all. Look how big these are.
Oh yeah.
In North Dakota, I was paying $2 a piece for avocados. This is just so next level. Look at that.
And they're still small. I mean, y'all, these are small this year, and they're expensive this year because last year they were big and they didn't cost as much as they do this year. So continuing on, let's see what else. Ginger.
Let's go straight to the staples, get the staples done,
Really
and then we'll move on. Maybe we got some sales. Straight for the ginger, and then we can backtrack.
So they moved the ginger on me. Normally it's over by the dates. Alright. Okay, we found the sale stuff, but we're still looking for the ginger. Ginger. Where'd they put my ginger? Oh, it's over here, I bet. Shrooms, lots of shrooms. I love those inoculums. Alrighty, here we go, ginger. And so in case you don't know, fresh ginger should be more translucent like this. Like that's fresh. Whereas this is dried out more. And so we're going to I'm telling you, take your time. Don't stress yourself out. It's kind of a it's a toss up. Oh wait, I like this one. That one's good. All right, this is good. And the ginger right here is $1.19 a pound. So we're really not getting more than we need. I do need some garlic. Lately I've been going looking for garlic, and the unfortunate thing is when you squeeze it, it's actually like it punctures in. It doesn't end up like it shouldn't be soft. It should be really nice and hard, and you should look on the underside. There's no mold. I mean, dirt's one thing because it comes out of the earth, but like it should be solid hard. The minute it starts to squeeze in like that, you know it's gonna have bad spots.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Ginger, grinder, and put in bed tap, hot water. You're gonna relax.
I love that. Thank
Yummy.
you for that tip. I haven't done it in the bathtub, but that's exactly what I need.
Bed tap and clean, and very peaceful way. I did breast cancer, breast cancer. I did it all the time.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Thank you for sharing that. Good for you. God bless you. Thank you. That's awesome because I have a rash going on right now that I might have to do that with some ginger. So let's go. Oh,
We can just make a whole circle. We have everything now, right?
Yeah,
so now we can just
exactly.
let's find maybe 2 or 3 sale
So-
items or whatever you need.
so title, you said we were at what, 70 something?
Yeah.
72 or
I think
something?
you got $22 left.
Okay, so we're not going to need much. That's awesome. That worked out really good. And so, the lemons, we're going to do the lemons.
So last time these were $5, but that's still a great deal.
Yeah,
I remember for an
especially-
organic lemon, I was paying $1 a piece, and these aren't organic, but still.
And remember, I still have lemons on my Meyer lemon tree, which is pretty darn rad because they're sweeter, and it just makes it good. I wanted this one, but I accidentally posted it. Okay. Well. I'll get this one. That looks
Whoa!
good.
All right.
All right, so now let's say we got $15.
Let's go down this strip right here.
The broccoli, and then they've got the rabe or the broccolini, the asparagus.
Ooh, that broccolini is super good.
They've got rapini. Oh, that's more like the rapini. Which in Italy they have something called the friarielle, which is the rabe, and it's delicious. They do it with garlic and olive oil. OMG, the bomb diggity
Look at
dog.
these delicious colors.
Right?
Some beets. I love juicing beets, y'all.
These sometimes you pay $1.99 for one. These you can get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, wow.
And then they have the watercress.
What if they have lemongrass here?
Yes, they do.
Do that?
Lemongrass.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm learning. I'm sorry.
It's awesome here. The staff is amazing. If you ever ask them for any advice or questions, they are like on top of it. If they didn't have the dates, I would have asked. The guys know me here. They always know. They're like, hey, how you doing? I have taught them stuff. They're like, oh, well, how do you use that in your food? How does that taste? Like they're always learning, and I'm always learning from them. So when I first got like breadfruit, for example, one of the guys was sharing with me how to prepare it, and how to choose the meme. The meme, it's also known as the sapote, the black sapote. Or no, there's black sapote, there's the orange one. The meme is the orange one. You've got to wait till it's basically, you puncture through it. It's got to be super soft, but they get them too ripe here. So Oh, look at this endive. Isn't that cool? Oh, this is a flowering kale. My bad.
Wow,
Oh, that's so
rad.
rad. Look at those
that.
colors. Look at the purple.
Oh, that's cool.
I have not seen it with the white.
Very, very cool.
And look at this one with the pretty green on the leaves. I have so much fun when I come in here. And these are garbanzo beans, y'all.
Those are huge.
Those are fresh. They're inside.
Wow.
So you
Oh,
actually have to
yeah.
pop each one to get the bean out.
That's cool. I've never seen those before.
Oh, y'all, this is so adorable. Baby zucchini. I love it. Oh, itty bitty carrots too. They're all like baby size, like bite size. Yum, 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 yum. Chives. I have chives at home growing.
What's
Banana
this?
leaves.
Oh, wow.
Watermelon radish. Oh, I've not found that.
Why don't you play with that?
Yeah, baby. Power suggestions. This is yum. These look so beautiful when you cut them open. Let me see what's on. Yeah, definitely gonna do this. These are beautiful when you cut them. Okay, so, and this is kohlrabi, and this one is a sunchoke, right? No, okra. That's a Thai okra. I've not seen an okra that big. I didn't know I've never played. Look at that. That thing's enormous. You've seen okra. They're like itty bitty, like tiny. This looks like callaloo. So, like, if you're from Louisiana, you know what callaloo is. Very cool. Come. The other day I needed Napa cabbage, and sure enough, there's Napa cabbage. Look at that. You can make your kimchi with the cabbage. I don't need it now. I'm good. I got a big bowl, and I got to get a big jar to put it into. Now, here's the cool thing. You can come over here for all these herbs and spices, and if I'm making my pesto, I can do a big bag of basil. Like if I do lacto-fermented pesto. So, I don't know if they have it, but usually it's right here. This is, Gailon. It's a particular, oh wow, I don't know what that is. See, this is the cool thing is when I come here, I tend to see somebody, and like the beautiful lady who told me about the ginger bath. You learn things from a lot of people who come here because they know how to utilize it. So, let's see. Baby bok choy, and these are the baby bok choy, and these are the biggie bok choy. Biggins. This is the biggins bok choy. This is the baby bok choy. Rosemary, oregano, and look at how much you get in a package. You get
that's
$1.49.
unbelievable. You literally get 5 to 6 times more than what you would do at your traditional supermarket. This is super rad. I love to see stuff like this. Look at that. Love it.
It's a shame because if I saw the basil, I would love to do the lacto-fermented basil for y'all. Oh, they do have it. This is the bulk. If they have decent, I'd love to do that for y'all online. I would, you know how I do it with the avocados, and so when the avocados are ripe, see now that might be just right. I have to make sure there's no dark leaves in there because when you get this bagged, you don't want any wilty basil. You want it really, really super fresh. And if I don't use it right away, I know I'm gonna lose most of it, and I don't want to waste it. It's $5 for one big package, so I think I might have to hold off on that tonight. But maybe I'll come across some. Oh well, wait a minute. It's really borderline, and those avocados are going to take some time to ripen, so I can't do that. But that's something in the future if I end up coming down here again.
Hey, real quick, y'all, if you really dig this video and like beautiful Miss Lana and these type of scenery, y'all, make sure you give her a lot of hearts, and if you think this video is rad, share it. What?
Y'all rock. Sage. I love sage. I can't use it because you only need a little bit of sage when you do sage. So you gotta keep in mind when you buy something, you gotta recognize how much of it are you gonna utilize. Certain herbs and spices, you need such a small amount that buying a big amount is just a waste. And so you have to keep these things in mind when you're buying in bulk, or there's this whole idea that you got to go to Sam's or Costco or Big Lots or BJ's or whatever these big consumer places are, and you think, oh, I have to buy all this stuff in bulk. You don't need to buy everything in bulk. There are certain staples in my home that I know I use. I buy them in bulk because I save a lot in the long run. Besides, I buy it and it lasts me months, and then that in itself lasts. Because it lasts months, I don't have to go and do like little buys and lose money over time.
Right,
So,
and optimally, as best traditionally, get it directly from the farmer and support your local farmer.
awesome. Yes, exactly. And that's where the farmer's market's phenomenal. And I've made great contacts there. They give me free stuff. They teach me things. Every time I go, I learn about a new herb or fruit or vegetable that's in season. I mean, you can't beat that, to have people who are there to educate, and they're excited because you want to learn. So when you show up, again, you're showing up.
And we'll be playing at that market in about 2 weeks, and we'll show you that market. It's amazing.
Oh, diggity! And this is organic produce over in this section. Let's see, where are we at? I really have a favorite thing that I love. Okay, so they have, I love arugula, or in Italian we say rucola. They don't have it, darn it. So the rucola doesn't look appealing. The other thing I always look for when I come here is I'm always looking for the purple watercress. It's one of my favorite things. It's great because it draws out heavy metals. It's super high in all sorts of vitamin C and everything. The problem is they haven't had it in like at least a year that I've been coming here, and I found it a long time ago, and I get the big bag of it, and it's crunchy. It's got a spice to it, but it's not as spicy as your traditional watercress, and it's really just refreshing in a salad with oranges and the whole citrus blend, and maybe throw in some almonds and some berries. Super yum.
Good.
Where are you guys from?
Ridiculously Authentic.
Where is that?
Ridiculously Authentic. It's just a digital playground that we do to inspire people to eat more fresh fruits and veggies.
Okay, did you go through the management to find out if you're able to record in our store and our product?
No, we were trying to promote you because I wanted to share all the beautiful produce that I come here for.
I wouldn't mind that, but I'd rather you check with the store manager if that's okay with him. I mean, I think it's a great thing, but I'd just to like make him involved and let him know that this is what you're doing and make sure he's okay with that. Would you mind asking?
On the way out. No
Okay,
problem.
yeah, he's going to be right at the main office. Just let him know what you did and what you're doing, and just make sure he's okay with that.
What's his
Thank you,
name?
Paul.
What's his
Kevin.
name? Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right,
You're rocking.
welcome.
Thanks. See, and this is the beauty. We're doing this as a service to you, but we will also exercise, the courtesy of remembering to step in there and just let them know that this is what we're doing. Because I love this place, I want to share it with all y'all. So, moving on. Let's see what else we got here.
Let's see if we can find those the $2 bags.
Oh, sorry.
Was that all they had right there?
Yes. And so there's all these varieties. If you've never, let me just show them this. So this is how I learned about the different Japanese and purple and the white sweet potatoes, the Hawaiian purple white skin yams, and the Japanese yams and the boniatos. This I never knew about till, 2013 when I was coming here, and I came in here and I'm like, I gotta try these. And then I thought, oh my gosh, why didn't I find these sooner? Because they're just so yummy. And then you've got your different types of yams, that yuccas over here. Such variety. And lots of, it's that time of year. We got the squashes, it's gourd season, baby.
Oh yeah, and then maybe you made dog treats for Buddy out of the peel for this.
Out of this one,
Yeah.
the calabaza.
Calabasa.
And it was huge. It was bigger than this. And see, we got that at the farmer's market. So, you got to shop around. Bottom line is, it all boils down to shop around. So, yes. And convenience, too, because this might be more convenient to you than a farmer's market. So we're going to sneak over there. Coming.
Last time we were here playing, they had these bags of apples We got like 10 to 12 apples for $2.
Mini gourds, doesn't that look like a mushroom?
That does.
That is so
That
cute.
looks like Super Mario World. Mario
This is
Brothers.
99 cents. That is so adorable.
Wow. That's really, really
And these
cool.
are for dumplings.
What would you
Sweet
do with that?
dumplings. I've never, I don't know. I'd cook
Let's
it.
get it.
You want to get
Let's
that?
play with
it's
it.
just beautiful looking
It's
at
always
it.
fun to play with certain ingredients, especially if you never played with them before.
I almost want to put like eyes on it, you know? Because it's like rad.
Yeah,
Look at
let's
that.
get that for sure. Let's end it on there. So
Yeah.
go ahead and wrap it up.
I love you all. Thank you for coming through on this fun journey. You know, like I say, keep it raw. Wait, let's do that again.
Ready?
Keep it raw. Stay rad.
What? Bye-bye.